Welcome to the Daily Gospel of John. We are taking a brief look at verses 21 and 22 in John 16. A woman giving birth to a child has pain because her time has come. But when her baby is born, she forgets the anguish because of her joy that a child is born into the world. So with you, now is your time of grief. But I will see you again, and you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy. So Jesus is preparing them for the horrors of the crucifixion that are to come. But he's comparing it to that short-lived anguish of childbirth. It's short-lived in comparison with the long-lived joy that follows that anguish. And that so often is the case in the Bible and just in life in general. It seems that the pain precedes the payoff, the concept of delayed gratification. And we see it at work in so many areas of life. The difficult part first and the payoff comes later. Paul said in 2 Corinthians 4, our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal weight of glory that far exceeds them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is visible, but on what is invisible. Because what is visible is temporary, but what is invisible is eternal. Or in Romans 8, where he says, I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. So Paul himself, in Philippians 2, spoke about how he felt torn between, on the one hand, wanting to stay and serve his Christian brothers and sisters and teach them, and on the other hand, he said, but I really want to depart and be with the Lord, which is by far better. In other words, I want to die. I want to leave this old body and go to be with the Lord. And I think in some ways that even fits with this view of childbirth. In this sense that as we get older, we're not really comfortable on this earth anymore. And we don't really feel satisfied here. And we're bored here. And we want out. And we want something more. We don't know exactly what it is, but we know we want something more. You think about the baby developing in the womb, and for a while it's probably very comfortable and peaceful in there and all its needs met. But I would imagine there comes a point when it's getting pretty uncomfortable being jammed in there, and that baby is not a happy camper. And if we could communicate with that baby while developing, we could say, listen, you're going to get pretty uncomfortable in here, and the day's going to come when your whole world's going to get turned upside down, and it's going to be really uncomfortable for a little while, and you're going to go through this really painful process. It might take hours or a day or so, but I just want to let you know that you're going to burst into this whole new world that we can't even explain to you, because it's beyond what you've experienced. And isn't that what the Bible kind of says to us who are followers of Jesus? That no eye has seen, no ear has heard, neither has entered into the imagination of man the things that God has prepared for those who love him. And we're going to go through this little painful process, this little tunnel called death, and burst into a whole new realm of existence that we can't even begin to grasp. And so that's why he says, let's live more and more for that which is to come. Let's focus our actions, live our lives here in view of what's coming, because that's where the payoff really is. Well, I hope that makes some sense.